Hi everybody, I'm Bree the Plant Lady, and today I am starting to get planting at the feed tank bed. Now, as you can see, I have left the barley. This was direct seeded on October 3rd, and I want to leave this until it fully dries out. It will turn amber, it will be beautiful, because I want to actually harvest the seed to be able to grow again. But I took out the crimson clover, or actually I should say, we mowed down the crimson clover last week. We mulched over it to make it neat and tidy. And last night, David took a picture of the backyard and was like, that feed tank bed looks weak. And so I came out in the dusk and I went ahead and planted some petunias that I got at Johnson Nursery, which is a fabulous nursery that you can shop at. It's on the way to Wilmington in Willard, North Carolina, off of I-40. And I also planted some Amazel basil, which is from the Proven Winners line. And you may remember the Amazel basil. We planted it kind of just along the front of this bed last year. This year I went ahead and planted 3 along each side. So now what I want to do is add a little more oomph, because I haven't had great experiences with petunias, but David really liked these. And actually at Johnson Nursery, the petunias look amazing. Like, they have them planted in the ground and they look beautiful. And I really saw them in October when I was visiting, when Louise was in from Denmark. And I couldn't believe how good the petunias still looked. And Johnson Nursery is hotter than I am. They're like a real zone 8. So this year I decided I would really give them a try, because other people are doing it successfully. Maybe I can. But to compensate, just in case the petunias fail, I am going to plant some peanuts that I got from Southern Exposure Seed Exchange. I'm going to plant some Puerto Rican evergreen okra that I got from Utopian Seed Project. And I am going to do a trial with fava beans to see how they perform through the summer heat. And I got the fava bean seeds from Botanical Interests. So basically all I have to do at this stage is literally thumb the seeds into the ground. So let me show you how simple that process is. All right, so I've already got the bed prepped and ready. So literally all I'm going to be doing is thumbing these seeds in. And first I'm going to start with peanuts, which are a fabulous ground cover that love full sun and they like hot weather. And yes, these are actual peanuts. The process for planting could not be easier. You're going to split the shell open. The seeds are right inside. You're going to take the seeds and you're just going to make a small divot, maybe about 1 inch deep, and drop the seed in and cover it up. And that's all you have to do to grow peanuts. Could not be a simpler process. So these are Tennessee Red Valencia that I got from Southern Exposure. Really great nursery seeds supplier. And as you can see, the peanuts are nice and red. And if I can be coordinated enough, there we go. I'm gonna just space these around. They are ground covers and they are also nitrogen fixing legumes. So it's great just to have them kind of spaced out around the bed, and I think they'll kind of fill in the gaps. And like I said, they'll compensate for the petunias if they don't make it. We'll see. Time will tell. All right, so next up is the okra and the fava beans. And I have these soaking in water, so that'll help stimulate germination. And these will be the upright elements to kind of rise above the ground cover of the petunias and the peanuts that I just planted. Now, I just want to say it again. I don't think that this is the right season to sow fava beans in zone 7. But I'm going to give it a try because I don't know that for sure. It's just what I think. So it'll be a great learning experience for all of us to go through. The fava beans that I planted in August last year made it through the winter. They flowered all spring and they are currently setting seed. So I'm really encouraged with that cycle. So it'll be interesting to see if they actually make it through the summer heat here in central North Carolina. So the planting process for both of these is exactly the same as the peanuts. You're literally just gonna take a seed, you're gonna thumb it in. It doesn't need to be planted very deep. And of course, both of these are upright, but you know, can get relatively large. So I don't need a ton. Definitely put more seeds in here than necessary. The general rule of thumb with seed is the bigger the seed, the deeper it can be planted. So I'm gonna take this fava bean and I'm gonna put it pretty close to the barley edge. That of course will get pulled out. But the fava bean, if it grows, could be a great kind of plant to grow right along the edge of the pool. I think it would look really cool if it actually lives through the summer. If it doesn't live in the summer, maybe I'll do this for the winter. All right, the final step for this bed is something I have never done before, but I got this soft neck garlic at Piedmont Feed and Garden Supply back in April and intended to plant this a month ago, but I'm finally getting to it, so that's what counts. And soft neck garlic is supposed to be more heat tolerant, so I'm hoping that this will actually grow through the summer and give me some added animal protection. Because I can tell you firsthand, the deer love to eat the okra, the rabbits like to nibble the peanuts, so if I can put garlic here to help act as a deterrent, that will be very, very helpful. So just like with any garlic, soft neck, you're just going to break the individual cloves off of the bulb, and then you're essentially just going to thumb it into the ground, cover it up, and with any luck, it'll actually grow. Now, like I said, I usually plant my garlic in the fall. I usually say between Labor Day, the mosquitoes are so bad. Usually I say between Labor Day and Christmas is the ideal timing for planting garlic, but I've been reading a lot about soft neck, and this is a variety. It's called California. I don't know if that's actually a proper cultivar name, but I'm gonna give it a try. I have nothing to lose. And if I just leave these garlic bulbs in my shed, they're gonna rot. So I might as well try and get them planted. So I'm just gonna plant it right along the edge on both sides, and I look forward to sharing updates. Well, I'm really excited to share updates with you as all of these plants start to grow out for the summer. You know, it's always my goal to create compelling and creative combinations, particularly using food crops to create a foodscape that make people go wow and question like, wait, why haven't I been growing that? And look at how great those plants look together. And I'm hoping that this will really be a great showcase, because I think the combination of the peanuts and the petunias, the basil, the okra, and those fava beans is going to be really interesting. And I'm excited to see if the soft neck garlic actually grows through the heat of the summer. Again, a great experiment for us to all learn from together. Now remember, the difference between soft neck and hard neck garlic. Hard neck is typically what you find at the grocery store. And hard neck doesn't last as long. It has a shorter shelf life, about 3 to 6 months. And again, that is more cold tolerant. So in the South, we typically grow hard neck garlic as a fall planted. It grows all winter, and then you harvest it usually in the middle of June. And that's what I have planted all along all of my borders. Soft neck garlic, in contrast, has a milder flavor, but is the garlic that you would buy in a braid, and it's known to be more heat tolerant. So I've never grown it through the summertime. I have no idea how it will perform, but I am definitely excited to be able to capture this experiment and share it with all of you. So I hope you found this video to be inspirational. Please give it a like, share it with your friends, and be sure to subscribe to the Breathe the Plant Lady YouTube channel for more practical gardening advice right here from my Zone 7 Central North Carolina garden that is currently filled with mosquitoes. As always, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Happy gardening.